imekuwa tu hivyo.
For the last 5 years it's the most competitive.
How?
Milan Italy Serie A for the last 5 years. We've had 4 different winners. You had one winner for the last 4 years.
Juve, Inter.
I blame Klopp.
Sini Juve, Inter, AC, Napoli.
Yeah, like 4 different
Napoli's
winners.
us.
4 different winners in 4 years.
Napoli's cheeks. This will talk coach after kushinda. Bro, which league? Which other league in the world does your coach resign?
Kerry, Milan go 17 points behind. 18. United go 17 points behind in the Prem.
Kai.
Both of your teams are doing bad.
Kwa hiyo vitu consistency.
You know that AC Milan are challenging like OGS time.
Yeah.
With who do they challenge?
No,
with?
Salin City.
We won the league 2 years ago.
From a distance.
From a distance, bro. They're challenging.
2 years ago we won the league.
No, talking about OGS system.
Never won the league.
Yeah, you are close.
But you won it, man. And
Okay,
also,
OGS never won the league.
he won it in December.
Vitu
so quite different.
We're joint top.
Mnaanza use jokes.
Haijarizia bro, imetumika tu sahi.
Lakini Saddam, those 2 years you guys are number 2, you are close to number 5 than number 1.
Yeah, what's your point?
My point
Hiyo
is
ndio
you guys were
point.
shit.
Hiyo ndio
There
point.
was no challenging you guys did.
Okay, why how
You
come
missed
how
the point was you're close.
I like this. It's Liverpool fans wananiongelesha.
Congolese, we are telling you, giving you
At
facts.
your peak, you're the greatest team of all time. Umeacha Klopp Pep ameshinda 5 league titles in 6 years.
Bro, Liverpool's peak haikuwa Klopp. You're truly Liverpool's
Ilikuwa
best.
nani?
That was
Ilikuwa
Liverpool's best ever assembled
Kerry,
team.
in fact.
It wasn't
Okay,
Liverpool's
Kerry,
peak.
in fact, let me tackle that
Liverpool's best ever assembled
Liverpool's
team.
peak was in the
Klopp
70s. The same way
yeah.
yours was in the 90s. So akuna story at Yariri
Kerry,
Yariri. You
Kerry.
guys have 13 league titles. You've won nothing since 2010.
Saddam,
2013, yeah.
I think you're wrong.
Kutoka Uhuru aingie gava. Uhuru amemaliza
I
term
like
zake.
this.
Uhuru akamaliza term zake 2, sasa tunakuliwa hapa umse. Na bado hamjashinda kitu.
Sawa, tangu uzaliwe umeshinda once league title.
Sasa
Same as
2019
Ranieri.
yeah, the same way tangu a 6-year-old was born ameona Liverpool ikishinda.
Let me attack your point, Saddam. I think you're wrong saying that we've let Pep win the league 5 times. That's not true. We've only been involved in title races with Pep 3 times.
So when when you're not involved,
But you'd stop.
Ukisema to Liverpool tumeachia Pep 5 times, that's not true. 2018 was challenging.
uliwachia umo kwa tia.
No.
Rather, we won the Champions League and they won the league and we lost the league by a point.
Kerry ngoja.
Kayo ni kuachiwa ni sawa.
Pep won the Premier. Listen, mliwachia aje. Pep won the Premier in 2018, 19. Do you know what's number 2 in 2018? Man United.
2017, 2018. 2018, 19.
18 is 19 season, we were number 2, so we lost that one.
Yeah, and
that
we lost it because you were winning the Champions League the same year.
2020, we beat Pep Guardiola in that race.
Yeah.
Those are 2 title races.
But they weren't in a race with you.
Listen, no, they were just too
finished
good.
how many points behind you?
We're just too good.
18.
The same way. The
No,
same
we
Man
were
City.
just
finished 18 points behind Liverpool. That's not a title.
We won
race.
the league
that's
because
like
we're
us.
too good. Give us credit.
So how come you're not too good when you guys also finished 18 points behind them
Let me finish first
So,
of all.
now how?
No.
18 points behind who?
last season?
When? Last year. Last year we were bad.
That's what
2021.
I'm saying. They were also bad.
No, but
So
this
That
is
season,
that
that was different. That was a different league because last season was won by how many points? 91.
Carry it.
Every league they
Wacha
won.
uendelee.
Hapana, unajua mbona hata staki ifikia timu mambo ya kuachiana. You don't let someone win a league when you have 98 points and they have 99. You don't let anyone win a league when you have you've lost one game in a season. You don't let them win the league. You've just lost it because of bad circumstances. One loss in a season. There's no Fergie season ever in history that he had one loss. Ndio maana anasema Invincibles for him was a miracle. It was a dream. That was
because at that time the game was more competitive. There were more slippery banana slips, banana peels for you to slip on.
How, bro? Right now we keep
about it.
Right now we keep on saying
You had a Roman Abramovich Chelsea. You had Rafa Benitez Liverpool. So
Big
you
teams.
had Arsene Wenger Arsenal.
Unaona
And
Mourinho.
Zoom.
And Mourinho.
All of them
Zoom.
were at the peak
So
of their
Abramovich and
Peak of their
Mourinho
powers.
were divide. But whichever See,
Yes, you do.
because Abramovich got another team and then Mourinho got another team.
Let me finish my point.
Chelsea were challenging whether Mourinho was there or not.
No.
That's why he has to put that.
No.
This season they were 10th. They sacked
wait,
Mourinho kwanza.
Chelsea were challenging when Ancelotti came and won the double in the first season.
This was way
Chelsea
after.
were challenging
was
during
2010.
Conte. Chelsea were challenging during Conte. Chelsea were challenging during Mourinho's second time.
Unajua Conte alikuwa during Pep and Klopp.
It doesn't matter.
So it doesn't really make sense when it comes to that because me Kenyan
No, but he's saying they consistently challenge when they had Abramovich, no matter what.
Yes, and then Mourinho is a factor. Obviously, you have to put them separately.
Wewe Saddam Wall sema sisi tumeachia Pep 5 times. That's not true. 2021 ilikuwa United tena. 2023
Why are you raising your voice?
ilikuwa nani?
No, what to convince
Bro, the 3 leagues.
No, but this way you can say
change
5
agenda.
this way you can say 5 times to
the number of times we've
Klopp.
competed with City, that's why I'm saying it doesn't really make sense to me. The number of times we've competed
3.
with City was the number of league titles we've lost was Gerrard sleeping. He slipped.
No, yakati alikuwa Pep si City.
Anasema Gerrard inasema City.
He's talking about the club.
Yeah, I'm just talking about the club. Gerrard slipped. We lost the league by a point.
That's true.
Klopp comes in, we win the Champions League, we lose the league by a point. Then we win the league the next season. Then we lose the league again when we're going for a quadruple by a point, and we have a Champions League final the next week. So in terms of competing with Pep, I think we've done.
This season we win again.
The season we won the Champions League, we actually knocked. We've knocked them out like regularly. The Champions League tunawamaliza.
Me in my book, we've only competed with Pep 4 times, Klopp, and we are going to win 2. That's not bad.
Your
Come
book
on.
is ass, bro.
Okay. So Mimi,
Let's-
I
no,
have.
I
Okay.
couldn't-
So
we don't
you've
need to
competed.
know.
You've competed
Oh my
4
God.
times with
This
Klopp.
is the 4th.
I have never competed with
Pep
Klopp.
versus Klopp.
I've never competed with Pep.
You have no facilities, bro.
So-
Come on.
Ungefanya
You've not
nini?
been there.
So-
You've never been there.
Sila kama niongee tumalize maneno. So we can start. Man United has been shit for the last 10 years. Sawa. Liverpool, this is your
Not 10, it's 11 now.
Okay, 11.
Seriously mistake.
Man United have been shit for the last 11 years. This is if you put Man United in the conversation, you're mistaken because we don't have the facilities. Sawa. During
Richest club in the
that
world.
same period,
Richest club in the world.
during that same period,
1.25
Liverpool
billion.
assembled the greatest team of all time. True or false?
That's not true.
Wait. Liverpool assembled the greatest team of all time.
They assembled one of the best teams
One of
ever.
the best. We've had many.
What? Me, I prefer his English.
Okay.
They assembled one of the best teams ever. That front 3 was one of the scariest front 3s Europe has
Sawa,
ever seen.
that's it.
That-
That's
that-
it. No, hiyo tu peke yake.
This is
So
lifestyle,
during the same
see.
period, Liverpool assembled one of the greatest teams of all time with the front 3 that lethal, right?
What are you saying, boy?
And then only won 1 league title.
Huh?
Yeah. 1 league title in 11 years where you had the best team of all time.
Bro, it's not one
Tell
league
us.
title in 11
Sounds like
years.
an underperformance
It's kind
there.
of okay
Tell us.
because it's kind of funny because Suarez actually talked about this exact same thing, and I kind of prefer someone who's made it in life.
Someone who's racing
In football, telling me that this is what it is. Suarez said, when I was playing for Liverpool, the club didn't have any facilities. We couldn't attract the
We were
best
like
players.
Arsenal.
The team around me was average. After we competed, then we were able to start bringing in better players. After I left, this is all when he competed for the first league with City. That was Suarez
14.
SAS.
Summarize.
Suarez and Sturridge.
Summarize.
Kolo Toure,
No
Dejan Lovren. That was our defense.
Invincible.
Klein.
Invincible.
Klein, right back. Alberto Moreno, left back. Bro,
What a team.
Joe
what
Allen
a
midfield.
team. What
Joe
a
Allen
team.
Hey, Alberto Moreno 90 pace on FIFA. That's
Mignolet kipa wetu tukamreplace na Karius, which you're going down. Bro, we lacked into the fact that we had the best sporting director in football. We lacked into the fact that we got Klopp, and
1 league title in 11
we sold
years.
8 trophies
31.
in
But our
8
trophies mean more.
31.
No, 41 years.
Like Trent said, our trophies mean more.
2019 to now, how many years?
City,
Wait, between now and 2019, how many years?
Our
I don't
trophies
know.
mean
Why
more
you
to
asking
us,
me,
bro.
Bro, Sabu?
And it's not even a lie. When Trent says our trophies mean more, it's as simple as,
You have one.
bro, no, it's as simple.
How many trophies has Klopp won in his period at Liverpool?
I think 8 or 9.
No, just let's be safe.
There's a
Yeah,
Champions
8 or 9
League.
trophies. He's won
Yeah.
at Premier League, Champions League, Super Cup, Club World Cup, FA Cup, 2 Carabaos.
It's funny because
He's
I
won-
mentioned everything major anasema 1-1-2.
Sasa?
Yeah, wanagusa mara.
That's why it means more.
So 8.
Unajua mbona ina ni bamba?
Na
It's
nauliza,
rare,
mimi niko
it's rare.
nauliza, mimi niko
Huyo
nauliza.
mtu
Bro, if
huyo
you go to
huyo
unajua mbona
sikiza.
ufai uchangie hii topic. If you go to Arsenal's trophy cabinet, out of the 8 trophies I mentioned, they don't have 4. They've never even played in those competitions. Alafu sasa mimi unaniambia mambo
Hey,
ya
we have a
60% of
European
their
Cup
trophies.
Winners' Cup.
Bro, you have a Cup Winners Fair Trophy, Intercity. Bro, unajua Intercity ilikuwa London bring your best person.
Versus Leeds.
Milan bring your best person. Tukuja hivi tuende tucheze interclasses.
That was
big.
that's the Champions League,
Zoom.
the first ever Champions League.
Bro,
essentially.
that was before
Bring the
UEFA
best
was
teams.
formed.
Zoom, I'm
Kwanza,
gonna-
that was very interesting fact. That Arsenal European trophy was before UEFA was formed.
And the ball
So,
was made
Kenya
of
mnaongelea.
the ball was made of sheepskin.
Brad.
Na refa alikuwa na suti.
Zoom. I'm going to need you to shut up when we're talking about
Half time walikuwa na kunywa Carlsberg.
Yeah,
And those
take
no
it.
doping test.
Tulia
Bro,
when-
coach ako pale kwa sideline fegi tu.
Sawa. In conclusion, level shit.
Eh?
And
Klopp
Klopp
is a
no
fat
conclusion.
shamer.
na Klopp anaenda. So
Klopp is a fat shamer.
Klopp's going, man.
All right, let's get into it, man. First of all, we are proud to announce that we have partnered with Safcom. And yeah, now apparently you can watch One to TV when you get the YouTube 1 gigabyte for only 10 bob bundle. So obviously just dial star 544 hash or go to my Safaricom app and you can check us out there. Well, not check us out there. Get the bundle, then check us out on YouTube. So yeah, congratulations, guys, and check it out, guys. 1 GB for YouTube for only 10 bob. All right. So today's episode, we are gonna first of all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, leave a comment in the section below. All that stuff. Thank you very much. Have you been seeing the comments lately, guys? Have you guys been?
So is it 10 bob for 10 episodes or just 10 bob unlimited?
10 bob for 1 GB, my guy.
Okay. 10 bob for 1 GB. Damn.
So for one episode, basically.
Yeah.
You have to watch some cooking on Sunday, you know.
Yeah, you can actually watch.
Can you just have to watch One to TV with 1 GB?
Yeah,
I mean, we preferred, yeah.
Yeah, nah, like
Preferred,
catalog ya One to TV.
Yeah, go watch the previous video.
Unaingia hapo unaangalia
Catalog sio sindire include zote.
unaenda unaangalia ile documentary ya Arsenal ile wali make last season.
Iko YouTube.
Almost champions.
Mali tu iko.
Yeah, iko kwa draft. Hawako upload yo.
Bro, wali upload.
No, hawako upload ya last season.
Yeah, season wali upload, bro. I watched it. Walikuwa na an hour and a half for the first half of the season. Walikuwa another hour and a half for the second half of the season.
On YouTube?
Yeah, niliwatch zote.
I'll find it like a link.
That was mid though.
Yeah, it was mid, but
it wasn't like all or nothing. It was like almost game by game.
ilikuwa game by game venye watu wako kwa venye sona react. Bro, ngona venye guys were excited like uko February.
But we understand the World Cup affected them. There was a World Cup last season in between the games. The guys were tired from the World Cup final. Saliba, was on the bench holding the phones.
Kana zimechoka.
I watched France Juicy play a right back
at
center back
and
Saliba kona masimu zake. Saliba kana yako Saliba ko tu hivi hapo kwa bench.
Hilarious.
Like, how come he doesn't play for France though, like regularly?
I think Didier Deschamps has a thing for black people.
The World Cup winner, come on, as a coach and as a player.
Saliba's light.
So what is Konate?
I can't.
That's what I'm saying. He likes black people.
I'm always willing to hate on Arsenal players, but
Saliba's like light skin. It's like we're comparing you and Brevo. It's not the same thing.
Saliba ni Marabu. We move on, guys.
We just think Saliba is not good enough.
No, I can't hate on Saliba on that. Deschamps is not a good coach, but it is what it is.
He's won everything for France.
Brother, if he didn't win it, he won it. They won it despite him. No. Like it was in spite of Deschamps. It wasn't like
bro. They had one of the best creators in center midfield and one of the best finishers in attack, Mbappe and Pogba.
And Kante like, at his peak. That was peak Kante, bro. Kante won the league for Leicester. Kante won the league for Chelsea in back-to-back years. Won the Champions League for Chelsea. He was meant to be one of the best players in the world, and then he went to the World Cup and banged it for them.
It's the same way. If England win anything, in my opinion, it's not because of Southgate.
Southgate. It's in spite of him.
It's in spite of Southgate.
No.
When it comes to international managers, my issue is like, for example, people go like, oh, this guy's a World Cup. This guy has a Euros. This guy has a whatever. Do you ever put someone like Luis Felipe Scolari or Marcello Lippi? Do you ever put them in the greatest manager conversations?
Lippi maybe, because Lippi had some amazing Italian sides in the 90s.
Oh, but to be fair, Lippi won it with Brazil and Italy.
And he's also done it with
I think it was at Juve.
Club football. He was also club football. He's killed it.
Like when you talk about someone like Vicente Del Bosque, because these managers have something, they back it up with some club career,
he
like
Scolari came Chelsea. One of the best at Madrid.
Scolari went Chelsea.
That was my favorite coach when I started watching football.
Remember Scolari at Chelsea?
Yeah, he failed it
horribly.
You
know what's funny, because I agree with rating managers for international. After AFCON, Juicy just proved. Bro just came, his first job ever. Won AFCON.
Like I came as a motivational speaker, bro. Yeah. Guys, we can do this.
Which team won AFCON?
See, Ivory Coast sacked the manager.
See, they sacked the manager during the tournament.
The manager who came in, that was
saying, give this guy the guy credit.
They didn't have a the guy who just took over.
He was in charge for 13 days.
Yes, but it is what it is.
And he won't manage the tournament, by the way.
He deserves it.
So they were trying to bring in a manager on loan for the semis.
So
anyway,
clarification: Lippi didn't manage Brazil.
Who did he manage?
No, Brazil, Italy.
He won it with Italy.
Yeah. He said Brazil and Italy.
But guys, you have to give credit.
Not Brazilian and Italy. Nah, Lippi is Italian.
Is Italian?
Yeah, Lippi is Italian.
Brazil has always been managed.
Yeah, that's why Pep is about to be the first non-Brazilian. coach.
So anyway,
They should get Mikel Arteta.
Nah, Pep. That's
have you guys noticed?
that's his
I don't
challenge.
talk about that.
And to be fair,
I'm making the thing about
as a
us
football fan,
again.
you
What?
can't tell me you're not interested in that.
Yeah.
What?
Seeing Pep manage a national team and see how you can instill this tiki-taka shit when you only have these players for 2 weeks.
That'd be fun.
As in every 2 weeks.
But Brazil fell though.
Brazil fell.
Yeah, they're no longer like even the players. They're
Nah,
not
they
that
have
good back
right
then.
now. Brazil have the talent.
No, I don't think they're like they were like 10 years ago.
Yes, massive game. Title. Maybe some people would see it as a title decider. I think it's a title.
I mean, it'll play a part, but I don't think it's.
I don't think it's a decider, even if Arsenal win. But anyway,
decider is Man United versus Arsenal, but
Man United versus Liverpool, Pia.
no, we'll slap them. The one, the Ashajua.
Ioni next week.
But a preview. Trailer.
Yeah.
Shona trailer.
That's next week.
Next
You
Ramadan.
see-
We're gonna be fasting.
Ni next week too.
Hata mimi nafaa saa hii tuko na Easter.
Unafas na Salah.
Wait. Is our game during Ramadan?
See ni next week.
No, next.
Damn.
It's on 7th, if I'm
Eid
not
when?
wrong. 7th.
That's still Ramadan.
Yeah,
That's still
it's a day or two before Eid. Just
Yeah.
kosea najua venye Eid ntra.
Lakini sasa shida yako ni ukichapo unahepa.
Hapana, hiyo day sikuhepa, nilikuwa msick. But
Of course.
Like Jamie Carragher.
Hauzi-
bro.
hauzi-
Did you see
Jamie
Jamie
Carragher.
Carragher on
Bro,
Stick to
hamkusikia,
Football? He
bro.
didn't show up.
It was even
Yeah,
put.
bro.
It was on news.
That
Kuna COVID mpya. See,
mbona Eric akupata?
sijui, jiku.
Ajui nini?
Ji places za kupata ugonjwa.
I'm a good person, I'm a good boy.
Azi, but sikukuja mimi nilikuwa I was sick, but it wasn't even because of the loss. That loss hurt me, but haikuniumiza hivyo sana.
Ai, mbako uko mgonjwa, come on.
Zi bro, iliniumiza ile njia.
Eh.
Hatukuwa tunataka kushinda hiyo game.
You kind of loaded there, bro.
Zi hatukuwa tunataka kushinda hiyo game.
Eh?
We didn't look like on the pitch. Mimi kama fan nilikuwa
we
nataka
looked like we
kushinda.
wanted it.
We
United
didn't
wanted it
Yeah,
more.
me I wanted it as a fan.
Which game
the
was
players, the United game. The players on the
Oh,
pitch.
the FA Cup.
Yeah.
Ah.
The players on the pitch didn't look like they wanted it that
Yeah.
much. Alafu kitu iliniumiza zaidi ni juu Rashford ndio alifaa tumalize tu 90th minute. Mkatuongezea 30 zingine.
Kaongezea hope alafu.
Me, but they
Hata
carry-
kuna hope. I was waiting for penalties and
No.
then you in penalties you
Okay.
guys are going to miss majority
Carry-
because you had young players on the
Me,
pitch.
kuniumiza.
Wapi?
Hiyo game kuniumiza. I think you guys are making the most out of this situation. This
But
game.
the Jana was
Bro,
our
two
1
of
week.
the oldest heritage teams in
The two most
England
successful teams
going
in
in
England.
an English cup, bro.
It's the FA
FA
Cup.
Cup magic is back, bro.
Bro, the two most successful
And
teams
then-
in
and
England.
then
Haiwezi kosa
Ahmad
kuumiza,
Ahmad
but
is
it is
Ahmad
what
bin
it is.
Islamu,
bro.
bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's
I'm saying
insane.
not that much.
And then Ahmad
No,
bin
for me it's
Islamu,
hard
he
because
was fasting.
I had the quadruple in
Beautiful,
head.
bro.
I had the quadruple in mind. I've always wanted that quadruple. Sasa the fact that imeishia, that hurt, but
the
it
game that
wasn't.
can hurt me a lot is the coming game on the 7th.
Yo Klopp anaweza vutwa kazi.
No, you definitely don't
The
want to
FA
lose.
Cup, I mean, you can let go
Wait,
goals win
okay.
the Premier
Yo
and
Klopp
Europa League.
akiluza
Okay.
anaweza vutwa kazi.
So
but-
now that are you supposed to, you have a bet that you lost, I'm supposed to slap you.
You're supposed to slap me.
I'm supposed to slap you. You lost
Remind
the
us the bet.
Me, I forgot.
How convenient.
You made it on
Remind us
camera.
what the bet was. Yeah,
So the
yeah.
bet was our previous game.
Ah.
He said, and we had the video. He said, if Liverpool don't win, I'm supposed to slap him.
Simple.
Yes.
Simple, yeah.
I asked him,
What it was the draw. It was
what about
Liver-
the draw?
If Liverpool don't win,
Akasema
yeah.
hata draw.
I said that.
Yeah,
Yes. No, I have the. You want me to play for you again on nikutanike vizuri?
alisema double chance.
So relax.
Like a double chance.
Alisema
slap
double
bet.
chance. Kwa slap bet, bro. Crazy.
So listen, Eric.
That's insane.
There's
Na
another
unajua
one.
ungejitetea 90 draw. Ungesema bro hapa kuna slap 90 ilikuwa draw.
Of all the games that we played this season, I think that is the game that harmed me the most. Anfield 0-0. We're flying in every competition apart from that game.
That nil was painful.
Yeah.
Alafu, so
I
now,
mean,
So you've
draw
been
with
paid
United.
twice now.
That one pained
Carry
me.
it.
Hii ingine, there's some things I looked at. No, nikwambia it was like we didn't want it. You can't attack people 5-on-2. Mna chill tu mnaangalia nini
Draw with
inaendelea.
United feels like losing 2-0 to United, especially
Facts.
at home.
Now when you lose 4-3 to them, what does that feel like?
It's the FA Cup, come on.
That's the fact.
okay, so now on 7th, you're going to come Old Trafford again where you lost Juicy.
Saya tushindu game ingine.
So now, are you utaongeza?
Wewe na wewe.
Utaongeza?
No more slap bets for Eric. I think ametosheka.
Una confidence?
Mimi niko tayari.
Una confidence?
Yeah, not
I'm
again.
ready.
Ready for?
Bro, si slap bet safi. You
Sawa.
win, I win.
So mwenye anachapwa.
Ukidraw bro,
anaslapiwa.
mbaya.
It's at
Ukidraw
Old
ni-
Trafford, remember?
Shikilia
Yeah.
mkono wangu pia.
Bro, I mean,
Shikilia, wait.
Pray for
shikilia.
each other, bro.
I think
No,
I've
not this one.
Zoom.
So-
Ever since I became a
wait.
Liverpool fan, I've lost at OT once, which was the painful thing. Juicy.
Wait, get it.
Overhead kick.
So this
Nah,
is a three-way.
4-3.
Wait.
I hadn't joined.
Can I speak?
Scarce kufeel.
Wait. Can I speak so we move on?
Yeah.
So this is a three-way, right?
I know three-way.
Wait. Tayari wewe nafaa kukuchapa. Sawa.
Yeah, hebu ushapita kama.
So
Unanishika nini
so
mkono?
this is the thing, right? Wait. So nikishinda mimi nakuchapa. But ukinishinda utamchapa wewe.
Hapana. I'm making a bet with
But
you.
now
Erika
mimi
yuko
niko na
hapa.
deni. Me I want to
Mi
carry
siko,
forward.
mi siko.
Mr. Kiodeni.
Ametransfer deni.
Hawezi ambia watu wa Tala ni mshwari italipa.
Unaweza kopa hapo upeleke huko.
Sio mimi unaweza
Yes,
kopa.
si mimi.
Oh, jibu pale pesa inatoka.
mimi-
What do you care?
Mimi najua kwenye najua kwenye.
Can't tell Tala to short
Kichapwa. Wait, Eric. This is my I will change
Mimi
I
nakujia,
will change the
si.
bet. Sawa. Mimi sitakuchapa. But if I lose this game nakuchapa. Yes.
Sadama.
If I lose this game,
Sadama.
kama huyu jamaa anafaa kunichapa, mimi nakutandika.
Oh, now it's beating. Tandika tena. Well, I've been stopped by Kiari. Wait, Eric, kuja.
Are you not
Sina
fasting?
beef.
Are you not fasting?
No, sina beef, but hiyo betting yako unaweka pending. But if I lose upande hii, ninakukujia.
I have to approve though first.
Approve
What
what?
approve nini ulibet?
Wewe, what do you mean?
Ati I'm allowed to be slapped on this
Your
side.
story tunafanya sahi.
Sasa hiyo wapi wacha mchezo?
See, but on a
Why talking about United though?
Nimesahau
See, niko serious hiyo shit. Yeah, nilikuwa
That was just a short recap of that.
nilikuwa
game.
nataka kuingilia hiyo stuff man.
Kofia ni ya nini?
Arsenal and
Arsenal,
City.
let's talk about
Arsenal and
bro.
City
Go on.
are really entertaining me. As in sana.
Aje.
As in the fact Arsenal and City have really entertained me on the fact the international break me treat kama trash. Every player anaenda tu anarudi. Kila place as in bro Portugal nasikia Portugal those guys trained for 2 days. 2 days. Wote wametoka.
Well, it looks like Roberto Martinez had
We only
first
have one
group for the
Portuguese
first
Diaz and Bernardo Silva wote walirudi City after 2 days.
Yes, okay.
I'm like
Kerry,
this
it
is
looks like they had the first group for the first game because
Yeah.
I think it was like 9 players who were sent out.
yeah, they didn't play. They didn't even play the first game.
Na Bruno.
Yeah, none of them play.
Bruno mbona alirudi though na Bruno set up kwa Chechuri sama
So forwards.
Sema
When it's a
kuchoka.
friendly and some players genuinely deserve a break. You don't need
Bruno should play 3
because it's
games.
not a major tournament. It's not a qualifier that is
And
an
to be fair,
important game.
Bruno has played a lot of games.
Yeah, he
A lot
has
of
played.
football, man. The fact that he played that last 30 minutes, last 20 minutes against us
And
without the
centre-back.
ability to
Centre-back.
run
Mad.
as a centre back. Home is done and he's been going through pain the whole season akipitia ma-injury zake.
So let's look at some of the facts right now. From Arsenal's side, Saka has a precautionary knock. So does Gabriel Magalhaes. And then Haaland, I think.
Those
in
are fake
training,
injuries.
sindio?
Can we?
Yeah.
Now Haaland was
They
real.
will
though.
all play on Sunday.
Haaland and Walker
I
might
think-
be the two guys who don't play.
No, Walker.
No, I think
Walker, maybe.
Kyle Walker for
Yeah,
sure.
because Walker messed up his hamstring. But Haaland actually messed up his ankle. He couldn't walk.
What?
Yeah, he was in an ankle, whatever thing.
Shit.
Ankle brace.
So in
Might
terms
be a
of
good
team
thing for
news,
City.
yeah, I don't know.
Alvarez gets to play.
Yeah, might be a good thing because of that whole concept of Haaland against bigger defenders.
Yo.
I mean, he bowled when they played Etihad last season.
Bro, holding. That was at Emirates. That's the
Let's
one.
be real,
That's the one time I've ever seen Haaland
first leg?
Haaland has those 1-2s. He's coming in deep to get the ball. He's doing
Yeah,
whatever.
he
He
really
did all
enjoyed
that
it.
in that one game. Yeah.
So many things are working for Arsenal now. Even Bayern are missing some players, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll talk about Champions
be
League a
no
bit later.
excuse
We have time for
It's time to
Champions
bottle Champions League now.
There will be no excuse this season.
League. And
None, bro.
so
No World Cup
that
this
game will be interesting because Liverpool play just before us.
Yeah.
So-
Who's Liverpool playing?
They're playing
Brighton.
Brighton at home.
At Anfield.
Sunday 4:30.
You're gonna
Right?
smile. No,
Four.
no, you might
Four.
lose that game.
Man, I love the fact that this is the last week daylight savings, man. This next week.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
this one? I've been
It's
wondering,
31st,
bro.
next
No, the
week.
games are back at 2:30.
Yeah, next week we're back to 10,
Early
2:30 early kickoff.
This week.
Live. Next week.
No, it's this week.
See 31st,
No,
bro.
this week it's still 6:30, bro.
When you wake up on Monday, the clock will have gone back, and then tuendele. March 31st. Bro.
What do you guys think? Who do you think takes the 3 points? Draw, Nini? What do you guys want?
I think and I want City.
Yeah, we know. Okay.
No, but I also think they'll win. Not necessarily just want.
Okay.
Because you've never won there in a very long time.
So it's the record that's
and they have a better team.
No, I don't think they have a better team now.
Well, they do.
They have a better team.
Because of
They
the
have a
injuries.
better team overall,
Because of the
but
injuries.
currently they're not the best team in the league. There's a reason they're a point behind Arsenal and Liverpool.
Okay.
That means there are points.
You're the best team in the
behind
league,
Arsenal
eh?
and Liverpool. Yeah, by goal difference.
Yeah. So I'll get used to it at the end of the season.
Have you beaten us?
No, we've not.
Yes.
Have you beaten us? Have you beaten us?
Have you beaten us
Yes.
this season?
Yes.
FA Cup.
You see now, the FA Cup doesn't matter to me.
FA Cup.
Shut up, FA Cup. So
You got to FA Cup?
As if bro, but
Alafu mimi come in.
hiyo FA Cup ingekuwa kama kushinda Champions League.
It was a
Mwende
knockout.
Emirates, mwende OT, alafu mshinde hizo game, alafu mwende Wembley. Ngumu.
you see, Chelsea are
Tani
always so
vizuri.
lucky. They always play the small teams apart from the next fixture. Because unlike us who play big teams, them they always play as Nani.
So,
anyway, listen, Nani,
go on.
Zoom. Well, I do think first of all, you are not going to concede. Let's say 3. You're not going to lose like 3-0. They used to.
It's
go
gonna be
there.
tight.
It's gonna be tight. I think like 2-1. Ideally, I'd want Man City to win that game.
Of course, because of where you are. Yeah.
Now. But I do think it wouldn't be that easy. But looking at how Man City played our game, and when, like I said last week, Man City know we can drop points, and they felt that because we've been there before. We've dropped points, and they know for them to take control of the league, they have to at least win this game, especially after Liverpool not winning against them at Anfield. Let's say before
Yeah.
the break. So for this one, I think Pep is gonna go out with everything and get it. What is the
No.
Champions League though?
Champions League is the
week after.
We we
The
don't.
week after, yeah, yeah.
It's not
Because
next
we have
week.
Premier League games on Tuesday and Wednesday.
There's midweek also. So you're playing 3 fixtures
That
next
means
week.
Harry Kane will be
and
back for the Champions
Yeah.
League.
So
No,
I think
so,
in terms of your record thing, what you're saying about the record, I think that's fair. Absolutely, history always plays a part. But this season, Arsenal against the top 6 sides, they're unbeaten in the league, and we have the most points. We've
you're
won
not really
3.
unbeaten, bro. Villa beat you.
No, I'm talking about the traditional top 6.
But why we
Counting Chelsea?
traditionally it and then we're counting Chelsea on number 10?
Chelsea surely. Hata mimi
We
nikisema
drew with
Chelsea
Chelsea,
why would I?
so
Yeah,
It's
but
not Chinese idea.
I'm saying
Guys, we drew with
we
Chelsea.
should even count
Bro,
Chelsea
every
because even
Premier League talk
Spurs
with a
you drew with
We drew
Spurs.
with Spurs,
You
that's
drew with
what I'm saying.
Spurs. Villa beat you. So the actual top 6 in the league has had mixed. You've lost and you've not actually beaten everyone there. It's just not the actual top 6 in the league.
But we've only lost to
That traditional
I think
top
he
six-
meant, he meant big 6.
You know,
We've only- I
either
meant the big six.
yeah,
Continue,
but
continue.
your big 6 squeeze ni bambi because tunaingiza Chelsea hapo alafu unaingiza pia United alafu pia nafika times fulani.
Mimi niko
See,
number
I'm
6.
not
Mimi niko
hating
number
on-
6.
No, I'm not hating on you guys. Bro, I'm not hating on United that you're not a
No, but
you're not a big
come on,
team.
these guys are no longer like let's
Nah,
say
it's
part
not.
of the
It's
good
not.
teams.
It's not necessarily that. It's the fact that maybe last season ungesema
proud of
Brighton, ukicheza na Brighton has beaten this number of teams. It's done
Yeah, but
whatever.
even in the top 6, like we've only lost to Aston Villa.
You've lost to Villa, drawn with Spurs, and you've not played them both
Lost to
again.
us.
Yeah, not in the league.
Still losing to us, you know.
Okay, so I just think that record is really good
Yeah,
because
that's true.
I think compared to like last season, we just didn't have options. That squad of 13, 14 players, if it's not solved, if the problems aren't solved in a game by those players, khalas, it's done. Whereas now I think we have variety. I think we have the chance to either put Trossard or Kai Havertz up top.
Trossard is a good player.
Saka obviously, Martinelli, I think he'll be back and whatnot. But even if he's not, we still have Trossard to play off the left wing. And now,
Yeah, that's
it's-
straight swap.
huh?
I'm saying that's
That's a
like
straight swap, yeah. And I think now, come on, like we also have
Kai Havertz is on fire.
Havertz is on fire. He scored for Germany. But we also have the players coming back. So, like for example, these guys have their injuries and players are dropping up and apale. But Declan Rice is gonna start that game with Jorginho. I'm pretty sure, right? And then we have Thomas Partey on the bench. We have Tomiyasu gonna be on the bench. Fabio Vieira's back. and whatnot. Like, we have so many options.
As
in
a fan,
comparison to-
As a fan, I wouldn't recommend Jorginho playing against City, bro.
he did really well in the time we beat them.
I do not recommend you play against City at
Why
the
not?
Etihad, bro.
Why not?
Would you
That
prefer
transition
Thomas
play will
Partey?
be different. The way those guys transition with like,
No, but I mean, he did really well against you guys in the league.
bro,
He was
us,
fantastic against you guys.
us, the way we play factors. Now against we played you guys at
Wataru was
Emirates.
there. Yeah.
Emirates was seated back. This guy's
Wataru akua.
na Wataru pia akua. Midfield.
No, but that's your play though. Transition
Sobo
play
pia
in
akua.
general.
As in we didn't have a midfield to be fair.
There's
So
a
that
game-
wasn't even transition.
I agree with Chiari, and I agree with him in the fact that I feel like maybe he can start, but from maybe
Not
like the
finish the game.
60,
No, absolutely.
65th minute
Yeah,
to
might
take
be.
him off.
You know.
There was a
first
game
of
he
all,
was giving away balls, and you guys had to take him off
against Porto.
Against Porto.
second leg.
Oh,
You
he had a
can't.
stinker.
Yeah, you can't
He
do
didn't have
that.
a stinker. He just had moments.
You
where
can't have a
Darwin was
stinker
left
like
behind.
that for half against City.
But I'm
Yeah.
No, that's facts. But you
this
see,
year
the thing
I'm more
is,
confident in your midfield
Than last season.
than last season. Because if Jorginho gets tired, you bring on
You bring
Thomas
on
Partey.
Partey, yeah.
It's another physical.
and you know, like
presence,
for
and
example,
he's also
you see
very
that on the
technically
aspect of
good.
just to add just to add on to what he's saying, like against Porto, we went and changed it up. Obviously, we needed the goal, whatever. So it's maybe different circumstances, but we just moved Rice back into the six, and then moved Havertz into the 8. So like we have so many different things that we can try and attempt.
But Zoom,
I just feel like if there's ever a time to beat Man City, it's now because we're well equipped.
I actually think they're also beatable right now.
So that's what I'm saying. It's a bit of a funny equation right now, because as many games as City has lost this season, they've only lost those games when Rodri was out. So even on the aspect of history just dictates if Rodri plays, they either draw or win.
But even City have struggled
So
to beat. They've not
yeah.
beaten big teams this season, though.
It's not really about beating. At this point, we haven't beaten them. They haven't beaten us.
Yeah, but
So
you've beaten other
Arsenal
teams.
has
We've
beaten
drawn.
everyone.
We've drawn both games against City. We've drawn to Tottenham. We've only beaten
Tottenham
Villa.
were
Lost.
We lost. Yeah, we've
Yeah,
only
Tottenham were robbed.
beaten
Chelsea.
Villa.
And Chelsea.
And you see, that's the thing. A 10th place team to
You
me
don't care
isn't.
fine
Yeah, it's
Chelsea.
not gonna
No,
be
I-
one of
I-
those things.
No,
So
but also don't you think like City still have more than enough to hurt this Arsenal side? Because yes, transitions is what you're talking about, but Arsenal also have that element of now set pieces. You see, like City, my issue is when you talk about Pep Guardiola, right? And no, sorry, you're the one who's saying it. Pep Guardiola will maximize everything, right? And then when's the last time they scored a set piece goal against
Against us.
No, not just against you guys. In a big game, they came up with that little trick play, and they can get a goal like that. You know what I mean? Like they have all these
Kyle
tricks.
Walker is not playing.
Most likely no.
Who's going to play right back for City?
Most likely Akanji.
Akanji, bro.
Very
They have
good.
they have
Trust me,
options.
work on him, man.
Bro,
Oh,
Akanji.
Akanji.
I don't know who you.
Come on, man. Trossard is good.
Akanji is also good.
Uliza Saka.
You see, that's the thing. They're not really
Saka
losing.
namjua
They're
sana.
not really losing out a lot with Walker being injured just because of this
I
guy's
think going
defensive.
forward maybe they do.
No, but you see, even Walker said it himself. Walker in the interview just gave, not the interview, in the show he had on 5, yeah. He literally said it himself. His weakness is going forward. Like he said, if they had a problem with me, it'll have been I don't know how to cross. The same way
He's
they talk
only given one
about
assist in
strength
4
defending.
years.
Yeah, he doesn't do assists, he doesn't do whatever. So going forward might not be too much of a problem.
But now also you have these matchups, and like it's gonna be Rice versus Rodri. You got, because Rice is now gonna be moved in the 8, which means he can get to Rodri much better. Like we did against them in the Community Shield. He marked Rodri out of that game because he's more advanced and he has that about him. So then you have the Saliba, Gabriel versus Haaland. You know, Kai Havertz with whoever's gonna be at the back. I don't know, but I just feel like now I'm more confident in the same way that I was more confident of being able to beat Liverpool, the way that we did.
Give me.
We gave you a goal.
You did.
Give me
You did give us a
your
goal,
predictions so we
and
can-
so did we. But we did limit you guys. We contained you guys, even because you guys had more possession that game. You know that.
See, we had more possession, but
We had
see,
more
one of
possession.
the most messed up things about, like, let's say our results for like us against you guys was during that period. As much as you guys, no one ever wants to give excuses in regards to how you lose and whatever how you end up losing.
But
Our firepower
was absent.
was not there.
But
yeah.
Diogo Jota, you had Darwin.
Well,
We
Nunes.
see,
pulled
four
up.
key
We pulled up
players.
with Nunes didn't play your game.
Okay.
Was Alisson there?
Nunes was injured.
Okay, Alisson was there.
Jota was injured. Bro, I keep
Who did
on.
you guys
Salah
play?
was not there.
Gakpo, Elliot.
I'm sorry, but
Carrier.
these are all players you
Salah,
rated.
so
Salah
Salah
was
was
at
not
half
there. Wataru Endo was not there.
Yeah, we
so
keep-
Bosla was not there.
We keep on saying
Trent Alexander-Arnold was
Nunes
not there.
got injured the day before. We keep on saying. It's not an excuse. You guys beat us,
No,
bro.
absolutely.
Yeah,
And at the end of the day, 2 years from now, nobody's gonna remember why a certain team may have lost.
No, we'll remember. you
No,
guys
people
bottom of
won't
the league.
remember. No, people won't remember. Like Darwin Nunes didn't play that game. Bora watu watasema Arsenal beat Liverpool and Man City
And-
in a title race.
ndio nasema yo part mi siwezi I can't take
Yeah,
away
we
from
have.
you guys because that's just excuse making and whatever. But to be fair, as
That's our
in
chance.
all the games, in all these games, the big games that you're talking about, you went to Spurs. Or
No,
Spurs
we-
came to you.
The
Ours.
full team.
Spurs drew you with the full team. Villa, you went to Villa.
They
Villa
have played
beat
with the
you.
full team the entire season.
You went to Chelsea. Chelsea drew. So all these teams that you mentioned, you haven't gone to City, you haven't gone to United. You've come to Anfield with Drew when we should have won.
Debatable.
It's not debatable. Trent,
You've given them 4 points, bro. That's embarrassing.
Trent messed up a whole.
Huh?
Trent messed up a whole phone.
In one game.
Was it a 4-1?
You wanna talk? You wanna chat?
Embarrassing.
It's what do you mean?
You've given us 3 in one game.
But
They've
you
given us 4 in
give me
2.
the 3 back.
Could be 6.
I'll give you the 3 back.
Give me the 3 back.
So like,
Could be
I'm
6
just
at the
saying.
end of the
But you see,
season.
Zoom don't say my history dictates. For me, it's just as simple as Pep has lost maybe 6 league games in 7 years in charge at home. So I'm not.
Fair, no, fair.
Predictions.
They're still favorites, no? They're still favorites.
Nah, they have
Nobody's-
to be.
They are favorites. They're still favorites to win the league. let
Kiari,
alone
give
the-
us your
the
prediction,
match.
Mr. Kiari.
I'm predicting a 3-1 win for Manchester City.
I think 4-1.
Damn, I think it's going to be 2-2.
I think 2-2 also.
On the plus side, you know, a draw inatujenga because venye tuko City goes
It's not
3
what
points
you want.
It'll
behind.
be hard for us to lose this
City
game,
goes
but
3 points behind,
Not what you want.
and Arsenal goes
Let
2
me
points
predict.
behind.
My prediction
Second half
is
is going to be swinging. It's going to be those end-to-end.
And twins.
my prediction is
2-2.
My prediction is 2-0 Arsenal.
Yeah, not even a goal. Like
We
giving
don't
them.
concede.
So City for the first
We don't
time
concede,
for the
yeah.
first time in 5 years, you expect City to play at home and not score.
First time in 5 years.
I love it.
First time in 5 years.
There was,
Yeah.
you know, we've
last time
already
was when
done stuff
Townsend
like
was at
this, though,
Palace
right?
and they beat
We've
them
already
1-0.
done stuff like this.
that we won the
bro.
league that season. I
Kiari,
remember.
the thing is, like, you make it seem like it's so far-fetched when
5 years
it's
is
really
far,
not.
come
No,
on.
like, bro, that was the lowest ever. For example, when we played Liverpool, that was the lowest ever XG in the league by a club team, and that was one of the lowest.
There's a reason why we were
No,
there.
They didn't have any
there was.
firepower.
I agree.
No.
But it was also when we played Man City and beat them 1-0 at the Emirates. That was also one of their lowest ever XG performances under Pep. Like, these aren't necessarily things that are out of reach.
They
We've
come
done.
to an end at some point.
You
They
guys,
do, maybe,
I hope
but-
Zoom you listened to your legend talk today.
Which one is that?
Bob Wilson. I've kept on saying it here, I think maybe for over a year. Bob Wilson today was saying Saka might not make it past 24
Because of that.
because of the whole.
He's rested though.
It's not even about rest. It's
gonna become like
it's,
Pedri.
it's going to be like it's a younger Hazard. Hazard started playing Prem at like 24, 23, 24. And by 29, by the time he was leaving, he was done. Like, your ankles are mashed, everything's mashed. He's been the most fouled player in the Prem. He's been the most kicked player in the Prem. So easy knocks zinachukua precautions sasa.
I remember this conversation. We had this
Yeah.
at the beginning of this season, and we talked about how he had a slow start compared to like last season, and he had a slow start compared like with Martinelli also having a slow start. Odegaard. You said they weren't gonna put those numbers.
Had a slow start.
Yes, they did.
Yeah.
But then I told you like he's gonna get played through it, and now he has I think over 17 goals and assists in all comps. Like I think yeah, maybe for next season sawa. But
Not as
this
in next
we're
season,
good.
mini longevity ya career, because I don't really see him making it past 25. Right now he's 22. And it's just the amount of football you guys play, the amount of games players nowadays play. And for a team like you, it's not a Pep team. Pep is the only guy right now who I think can be able to coach Saka and be able to coach him on the aspect of I'll rest you for like 20 games a season.
Yeah, City players can afford it.
Yeah.
I
They
think
play like
honestly,
maybe half the games Saka plays in a season.
I think Saka plays at Man City, he becomes undroppable.
No one at City is
So it's not
undroppable. It's not about
dropping.
yeah.
It's not about undropping as in
Like I think Saka goes to City, and that's their answer to Liverpool's Mo Salah.
Nah,
Like,
bro, it's
that's
it's
literally-
preservation of players.
No,
You see,
Mo Salah plays every fucking game.
Mo Salah is preserved because he came to the Prem later
Right.
on.
yeah.
No, but also he's a unit.
He's a unit, yeah. He keeps himself ridiculously.
I think
fit.
Saka can get that.
But nah, you see that's the thing. And Salah never gets kicked. He's not a guy for contact.
Since
He's a guy
Ramos.
for gonga,
He dives.
run.
Since
dive.
Ramos
dives,
that
dives,
final.
diving.
He does.
Saka
He
doesn't.
tried diving against United. isn't
Oh
it?
yeah. That's
So-
how you avoid injuries.
So
By
Saka
diving.
should dive more.
Yeah, anajifanyanga hard.
Longevity too. Martinelli doesn't get into that much contact, so Martinelli can play football.
He gets more
for
injured than
whenever.
Saka.
He gets injured because of muscles and whatever.
He's a pace merchant. He's a pace merchant.
So you're saying 2-0 to Arsenal.
2-0 to Arsenal. I don't
Yeah,
think we
so
can.
let's go eat.
All right, yeah. So it's time for us to break our fast. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and remember, courtesy of Safaricom, you can watch all our contents on YouTube for 10 bob for 1 whole GB. Literally 10 bob, you have a whole GB. You watch all our episodes, any of the stuff that you guys want to watch on YouTube as well. So yeah, check it out. Dial 544# or go to the MySafaricom app and get the YouTube Giga Bundle. See you guys next week.